The world-famous rocket designed to carry people and cargo on the surfaces of the Moon and Mars is now planned to be the next upcoming space station. Yes, the most powerful 120 meters tall space vehicle is being expected to work as a space destination as well, according to the U.S. space agency, NASA. SpaceX has been in great fame after the success of its Falcon 9 rocket. The space exploration company has signed many contracts regarding the Starship. Starship, being their most advanced and the world's most powerful rocket to have ever flown, is the way that the company reaches the top of the mountain in the world. SpaceX already signed many contracts for its Starship to be used as a transportation vehicle, with VAST, NASA, and many more. Starship has flown just once after its announcement and had failed badly due to its engine cut-offs, resulting in a big explosion at the launch as well as in the mid-air. But, as per recent reports, we know that the Starship has been rebuilt with S-25 ship and B-9 booster with many upgrades. The overall Starship is reusable and has a large space cabinet inside it which can be pressurized in need to carry a crew. The internal volume of the Starship is about 1,000 metric cubes, and it is unbelievable that this is a bit more than the internal volume of the International Space Station, or ISS. This volume can easily carry up to 100 humans on the largest spacecraft. Doesn't matter whether the Starship had its successful flight in the past or not, it's pretty sure that it shook the entire space companies by its ideas and first orbital flight. And that's what happened. The world's most famous space agency, NASA, has officially announced that SpaceX's Starship can be used as a future space station. Quite amazing. NASA announced that having the possible space of accommodating 100 people in the upper section, the spacecraft can be used as an in-space low-Earth destination, which would also involve the Super Heavy as the lower booster, the Dragon spacecraft as the upper body, and the SpaceX's Starlink internet satellites. This collaboration of NASA with SpaceX regarding the use of its Starship as a low-Earth space station was not the only partnership that NASA announced on June 15th. NASA has chosen 7 companies for its collaborations for Commercial Space Capabilities 2 or CCSC-2 program through Unfunded Space Act agreements. These selected companies will receive technical expertise, assessments, and data from NASA to support their development of new capabilities. This initiative aims to facilitate collaboration between NASA and the private sector, enabling the companies to enhance their space-related projects with the assistance of NASA's resources and knowledge. The collaboration included the 7 partnerships between NASA and other 7 U.S. space companies, with SpaceX being the first. The other 6 companies are VAST, Think Orbital, Special Aerospace Services, Northrop Grumman, Sierra Space, and Blue Origin. The collaboration serves many plans to be done in the future, with benefiting the human spaceflight missions and building a partnered low-Earth economy among the companies. The operations that are ongoing over the International Space Station have come to an end by as soon as 2030. And due to this, NASA have been planning to find more and more long-term orbital solutions which can take the place of the ISS. In 2019, NASA adopted a plan to help the organization reach its objective of creating a low Earth orbit marketplace, in which NASA is just one of many clients and the private sector takes the lead. The new partnerships, which are a part of the CCSC-2 project's collaborations for Commercial Space Capabilities 2 effort, are Unfunded Space Act agreements. This means that the private companies which are under this collaboration are not getting any funds by the U.S. space agency, NASA. It is great to see companies invest their own capital toward innovative commercial space capabilities, and we've seen how these types of partnerships benefit both the private sector and NASA, said Phil McAllister, Director of Commercial Spaceflight at NASA headquarters in Washington, D.C. The companies can leverage NASA's vast knowledge and experience, and the agency can be a customer for the capabilities included in the agreements in the future. Ultimately, these agreements will foster more competition for services and more providers for innovative space capabilities. SpaceX has been awarded a CCSC-2 agreement to work on an integrated low-Earth orbit architecture involving both its Dragon and Starship vehicles to make the space station more and more powerful and helpful. And this is what we have been stating at the beginning of this video. SpaceX is the first one in the collaboration and got an agreement to make a space station out of its best space vehicles. This architecture includes Starship as a transportation and in-space low-Earth orbit destination element supported by Super Heavy, Dragon, and Starlink, the announcement stated. SpaceX has not even thought or discussed sending their Starship in lower Earth orbit to work as a space station, but many of the members in the industry are saying that Starship has a very large volume and it would be suitable to be modified as a commercial space station. And if this happens, the entire U.S. space agencies will be shocked. As not one or two, there are many companies who have been working for many years to build a commercial space station and launch it by this decade. In a session of the Financial Times Investing in Space conference on June 6, Chad Anderson, founder and managing partner of Space Capital, remarked, "SpaceX's Starship is so large and also so cost-effective that it could be a station itself." He warned that it would bring down and disrupt the other commercial space stations' business models. It will be quite amazing to know what's going to happen next. As NASA collaborated with 7 U.S. space companies, with one being SpaceX, the other 6 companies were also given the tasks to accomplish. Sierra Space, a subsidiary of Sierra Nevada Corporation, has been given the task of developing advanced space transportation systems, in-space infrastructure, and expandable and customizable space facilities. Their goal is to establish a human presence in low Earth orbit by offering innovative solutions for space exploration and utilization. In collaboration with NASA, Northrop Grumman is working on a project called the Persistent Platform. This initiative focuses on creating a versatile and autonomous platform in low Earth orbit that will facilitate commercial scientific research and manufacturing capabilities. By taking advantage of robotic technology, the Persistent Platform aims to support various scientific endeavors and enable commercial activities in space. Special Air Force Services Autonomous Maneuvering Unit, or AMU, and Astronaut Assist AMU are set to revolutionize commercial in-space servicing and mobility applications. These cutting-edge technologies will enable safer assembly, servicing, retrieval, and inspection of in-space systems, making it easier for companies to establish a presence in low Earth orbit. With the demand for in-space services on the rise, the development of these technologies is crucial for the growth of commercial in-space operations. SAS is at the forefront of this exciting field, and their work is expected to have a significant impact on the future of space exploration and commerce. And the rest three, Think Orbital, VAST, and UE Origin will do work for developing cutting-edge technologies for building a new commercial space station. NASA will work more on focusing with VAST regarding its Haven 1 project and its artificial gravity project in the commercial space stations. VAST has already signed its contract with SpaceX as well for sending its Haven 1 space station in the lower Earth orbit. There are going to be quite amazing missions under the CCSC-2 program. There is still a wait for the reply from SpaceX whether it is ready for sending Starship as a LEO destination or not. Let's discuss in the comments section whether SpaceX will send its Dragon spacecraft and the Super Heavy booster as a lower Earth orbit mission or not. Also take a look into the huge major problem found with the engines. Just click on the video.